It's weird to tell the Barons about what happened to parents. Best way for them to grow up a wee bit first, eh? I found a place where all the biggest beetles get there and drink sap. I can tell you where it is, though. It's a secret between me and my pals. My dad's a way with magic. We're gonna pass together once he comes back from his trip. I can't wait. I'm gonna be rich when I grow up, just like my mom and dad. I'm gonna discover loads of amazing new magic. Jinx, how am I supposed to find time to gather this little lot? Oh, exhausting looking at these barns. And they're always asking after things. You couldn't round some bits and bobs for me, could you? 4 clovers? Okay.
Ah, it's you! Oh, you caught me in a pickle or no mistake.
Is something the matter?
Aye, that's my tent. Would you look at the state of it? And he's patching up pronto.
Yeah, this thing has definitely seen better days. There's no way it would keep the rain out.
You're not wrong there. It's useless. There's more holes than canvas.
Yeah, patches alone won't fix this. You'll need some kind of oil to waterproof it.
Oil, you see? What about Veronica oil? You can get it from the beasties that lurk about near town.
Sounds good. I'll go fetch some.
Wait! There's no need to go to all that trouble on my account. A hand with a patching will be more than help enough.
Seriously? It'll make all the difference. If we're doing this, let's do it right.
Well, if you're sure, there should be some Veronicas over to the east. Ah, you're a gent.
My pleasure. Wait here.
Wait,
I'll
do
be
we
right
need
back.
to kill
I
Veronicas?
had no idea he was so particular about such things.
Aren't Veronicas those, like, flowers? Did someone get rid of the paintings that had gone up over town? That's a shame, I quite like them. So, we didn't go to this other place off this to the west, so I bet that's another side quest too. So it sounds like the closest thing that is gonna happen here to my theory is that the parents of these kids aren't just missing, they're dead. So because they lost Mona, they're gonna take care of the kids instead, which is still kind of what I was thinking. It wasn't the other way around though. Like as soon as I saw those dead bodies that she did, I'm like, oh, that isn't gonna happen the way I expected. That girl's legitimately insane. Oh. A ley rod, huh? What the heck? Oh.
The initiative is ours.
Let's hunt them. These things are really useful because they've got...
Very well. Here I go.
Yeah. Nice.
You better be ready for this.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, what's the plan?
Got him. Oh, killed him. Oh.
Guys, just keep getting stronger.
Bronco. Okay, one Bronco oil. But I want to keep taking down these things because they have very useful off the leash abilities. Okay. That's all I needed? Only one? Oh. I want to get as many of these Veronicas as I possibly can because their light abilities are really useful. I don't have any other light abilities at the moment, so it's the best way to get some. Well, that's the reason for this section. It's just for a couple clovers. I only want these guys.
enemies.
It's my turn. I'm going all in. Come on.
Let's keep this up, guys. New powers flow within me.
There we go. You're runway too. Oh, we can enter here. They're all red. Okay. I'm guessing this is going to be going much later in the game then. Or maybe like after a while we'll have a quest in Wiswald that takes us here. Wait, what is this place called? Okay, the Ret Institute. So this was the old institute then.
Here you go, as promised. Crikey, I didn't expect you to bring me this much.
Never underestimate the power of a good cup of tea to light a fire under a fellow.
Wow.
All right, let's get you paid up, shall we? A pleasure doing business with you.
And speaking of pleasure, I reckon it's time we got a cup of this nectar down us, don't you? Hooey. That's the stuff. I could drink a bathful and still come back for more. And yourself? Bet you've never tasted anything like it, eh?
It's good. Has a certain something. I can see how you get to like it so much.
Ah, and get to like it I did. Lady Emma and I used to have a cup every afternoon. There was something about it. No matter how many times she'd told me off during the day, she'd always be nice to me at tea time. And she taught me a lot. Made me the man I am today. But the first lesson I ever learned from her was how to brew a proper pot of this. What you're tasting there, that's Lady Emma in a cup. I started brewing it at home and pretty soon the whole family was hooked. That's how come we started ordering it in specially.
Interesting.
But learning to make it was no mean feat. There's a lot to it. And I was no more patient back then than I am now. She stuck with me though. Drilled it into me until I got it right at last. Best teacher a man could hope to have. I sometimes think I should have done more to thank her. Not much I can do about it now though.
Hey, Elvis. Do you ever wish you could go back? Maybe if you could do it all again, you'd listen more. Try harder.
Ah, nah. I'd be just as bad as I was the first time round, I'm sure. Some things run too deep. And besides, that angry face of hers was an absolute peach. I'd never have got to see it if I'd been a goody two-shoes. Ah, anyway, that's enough nostalgia for one day. Sorry to bore you.
Oh, it wasn't boring at all. I'd like to hear more sometime. Maybe over a cup of this delicious tea.
Aye, I'd like that.
Alright. Okay. So, you're particular about your tea, huh, Elvis? Nope. That is one of the things I'm particular about. Yep, Mr. Don't Split Details here. He's got some playing when it comes to how stuff tastes. As to anyone who enjoys the fire thing's life, only the most sophisticated flavors are contributed through the soul. Indeed, although such obsessions can be taken to excess, of course. Says you. Wine's a good example. You need to know your vintages, your grapes, your producers. There's all sorts of factors to consider when picking up fills with the details, and you're in a whole world of trouble. What about your tavern selection? I don't see you explaining me details there. Ha! Shows what you know. The taverns is all about the atmosphere. It's not just a place to get a drink, it's a place to escape the stresses and strains of the whole world. To celebrate life in all its messy glory. So you best believe I'm sweating plenty of details when I pick one. And it takes an expert to spot winner, I can promise you that. He's totally right. If the atmosphere is wrong, everything's wrong. Aye, and only then do you worry about what you're drinking. You want something that'll get you steadily but reliably merry. Nothing too fiery. Hey, the fiery stuff is what gets you reliably merry. Why cut straight to the chase? Because, dear girl, that'd be vulgar in the extreme. A gentleman takes these things gradually. Oh, and I was thinking they were in agreement for once. So sweating details about which details to sweat now. I can't keep up. Oh.
Hey, we brought you that oil.
Ah, that's great. Thank you.
Thank me when the job's done. Speaking of which, shall we get started?
Wowzers! Where did you learn to fix tents like that, laddie?
I used to be a sailor, so I was always climbing up and down masts, repairing sails. I learned how to patch and oil them pretty good. It may seem like a small thing, but out at sea, it can make all the difference. My shipmates used to call me the lifesaver.
Gosh.
It's a little different now, though. These days, it's my friends saving my life instead.
You're far too modest. Perhaps you do put your life on the line rather too eagerly, but I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. You give me courage. The courage to continue fighting.
Thanks, Gloria. That means a lot.
It does? Well, I was merely stating a fact.
If you say so. But thanks. Anyway, enough chatting. Let's get these repairs finished up, huh?
Okay. A sailor's life. You fixed that tent, good. Guess you learned a lot when you were out at sea, huh? Oh yeah, so much can go wrong. Torn sails, split masts, you didn't know how to fix it all. It's like a tough gig. Aye, but you show us there are skills that stand you in good stead elsewhere in life as well. You had that thing patched up in no time flat. I couldn't believe my eyes. If you can't work fast, you go down quick. That's a lesson I learned the hard way. So it's like being a sailor. Most of the time it's pretty boring. You see the same face every day, and most of the same view too. That's like putting into port so exciting. Did you miss home? Oh sure, most of us did every once in a while, but just as May would want feeling more home on the ocean. Guess that's why so many retired sailors wind up writing inns instead right in the seafront. That way they can keep an eye on the tide and talk about it with their customers too. The best of both worlds, huh? Ha! That explains why the barmen at sea taverns always look like they've just rolled out of a hammock. That stuff. Nice work. Next, I'll need to find the three wizard's trinkets. They're all raided to the caves these days. I bet there's some kind of spinning top they maybe I'll make up an institute. Oh, great.
Ha! Better luck next time, kiddies. You need a bit more practice.
What do you think you're doing? You should never aim a spell at someone, even as a joke.
We... Sorry.
Ah, play it out, Gloria. We were only having a wee bit of fun.
That may well be, but... Look, I apologize for reacting quite so strongly, but
It's fine. You just surprised us is all, right? Aye. We don't mind, because we think you're really pretty.
I beg your pardon?
I know. I saw a really nice flower outside town. I'll go and get it to say sorry. Wait there.
Outside town?
You? Even the wee kiddies are falling over themselves to please the entrancing Princess Gloria.
Do you have to make fun of me so mercilessly?
What? Entrancing?
It means I'm... Never mind. She's been gone rather a while, don't you think?
Ah, she's probably just got distracted along the way.
No. I have a bad feeling about this. We need to go after her.
Oh boy.
Look!
A shoe. A very small shoe. What if it belongs to that poor girl?
And here, drag marks. Do you think she...
Please, I don't even want to think about it. Come on, there isn't a moment to lose.
Look! In his mouth!
How could you? You'll pay for this.
Did it kill her?
Come, do your worst.
Okay then.
Got it!
Here it comes!
Almighty thunder!
Well, what's next, I wonder? Away, fire your heat!
I'm up, huh? Alakazam!
Hey! Cross! Dumbo! Let me at him!
Very well. Does that feel better?
You rang? Eat sorcery!
What's the plan? Does that feel
I shall
better?
endeavour to return the favour.
That was
Oh
me!
man, get it! Better cover up. Oh, what's next, I wonder? Away, fire your
Let me
heat!
see. Let me help you.
I'm up,
Much
huh?
better.
You asked for it!
Let me at him!
Be healed.
Eat sorcery!
Right then. Alakazam!
Allow me. Let me help you.
Ah, back in the game. Away, fire your heat! Ow!
Here I go.
No fear!
Be healed.
Thanks for bailing me out. This'll help.
What'd you do?
What's the plan?
Ah, frick.
Spirit, aid me!
Ah, I'm back in the game.
Almighty
You rang?
Earth.
Eat sorcery!
You're going to regret hurting my
believe
friends.
this.
Does that feel
This
better?
favor will not be forgotten.
Almighty!
I happen to have the absolute worst makeup for this battle.
Does that feel better?
I'm up, huh?
No fear!
Okay, I'm all set! Get out of our way! Get out of our way! There's more room than Achilles' heel.
Alrighty!
Let me see. We stand firm for now. No worse than expected. Something must be done. Let me help you.
Back in business. Let me at him. Okay.
Very well. Does that feel better?
What's the plan? You asked for it!
Be healed.
Oh man, get it!
Nothing to worry
Allow
about.
me.
Let me help you.
I'm up, huh?
You're right.
Rumble!
Almighty thunder! Hey, good hand! You don't want it.
Got this, right?
Let's see now. I am in your debt. To arms.
Light.
No. No way. You will regret your impertinence. Be healed.
That was a close one, eh? Here, try this.
All right! Let's go again!
I'll take the hit. Oh, what's next, I wonder? You better be ready for this! Here, this'll help. Away and fire your heat. Come and get it! I've got nothing to do with it, pal.
Let me help you.
To be a pain.
Come
You're
on.
all right.
Beneath.
Right?
Oh, come on.
You asked for Alakazam!
Found your
Let me at him. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That was a good one. Hit it where it hurts. No big deal. Oh man, get it. Huh? I'm going all in. Yeah. Right on the money. Sorry, pal. That wasn't easy. Hey, you tricks, eh? Well, we took care of the monster, but
Yes.
Just crying nearby.
Listen.
You're all right? Oh, thank goodness.
But honestly, what were you thinking? Coming somewhere so dangerous all on your own?
It was so scary.
Now, don't cry. It's all right. I'm just glad you're safe. That's all.
It must have had her other shoe in it.
There you are. Where have you been?
I know I may have snapped at you both, but it's because I was worried about you.
It's okay.
I scared you, didn't I?
I'm not so sure that's what's upsetting her, you know.
I'm sorry. I didn't find that flower for you.
Oh, don't be silly. It's the thought that counts. And you're back home safe and sound. That's the most important thing.
Miss Princess, would you like to come and play with us sometime? I want to talk to you some more. Hey, I want to talk to her too. I want to talk to her more than you. So will you? Aye, please come and play with us.
Gosh, well,
See, they knew you told them off for a good reason. They wouldn't have asked you to play if they didn't know, would they?
you're right, I suppose.
Doesn't hurt that they go moony every time you so much as open your mouth, of course.
I thought I asked you to stop that.
Dang. Oh. I remember picking flowers myself when I was young. I used to like to weave them into crowns. Kids at village used to do the same thing. Of course, I was only allowed to play with other princesses or my ladies in waiting. How long to be free like the local children? Still, I have fond memories of all the games we used to play. We used to pick flowers back in Meg well, too. We'd pull the heads off and suck up nectar. It was so delicious. Heh, guess there are a few ways to play with flowers. You know that everyone has a different taste? We used to get so carried away the grown-ups had to force us to stop. I was very much one for flowers, but I love playing at being a knight. Like I didn't have to feel heroic waving my wooden sword around. What kind of games do they play where you're from? I guess they played Sailors and Pirates quite a bit. Sailors and Pirates? Yeah, all the kids would split into two teams, the Sailors and Pirates, and then we'd chase each other around. If a sailor caught a pirate, they'd put them in prison, which was usually just a square drawn on the sand. And then pirates could only get out of prison if a teammate came to rescue them. It was a risky move, but super cool if you could pull one off. Heh, you're a big fan, I take it. Well, considering you schooled in kids' pursuits of wider world. Oh. Right here and down there. Oh, ruins are over the moon thanks to you. They used the clovers to decorate those cards that I was playing with and turn the wizard's trinkets into speedy wee brooches. Try never cease to amaze me. They're so endlessly creative and inventive, bless them.